An-Nahl, Chapter 16, The Bee. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. With name of the God, the Almighty, the Merciful. Ata amrullahi fala tasta'jiluh. Subhanahu wa ta'ala amma yushrikun. Comes command of the God, so don't you ask to hasten it. Glory Him, and high over what they partner. يُنَزِّلُ الْمَلَائِكَةَ بِالرُّوحِ مِنْ أَمْرِهِ عَلَى مَنْ يَشَاءُ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ أَنْ أَنْذِرُوا أَنَّهُ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنَا فَاتَّقُونِ. He sends down the angels with the Spirit from His command over one He wishes from His servants, that, be warning, surely it, no God except I, but fear me. خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ بِالْحَقِّ تَعَالَى عَمَّا يُشْرِكُونَ. Created the heavens and the earths with the truth, high over what they partner. خَلَقَ الْإِنسَانَ مِن نُطْفَةٍ فَإِذَا هُوَ خَصِيمٌ مُبِينٌ. Created the man from dot, but when he a disputer clear. وَالْأَنْعَامَ خَلَقَهَا لَكُمْ فِيهَا دِفْعٌ وَمَنَافِعُ وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ. And the animals, created them, to you in them warmth and benefits, and from them you eat. وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا جَمَالٌ حِينَ تُرِيحُونَ وَحِينَ تَسْرَحُونَ. And to you in them beauty, while you glory, and while you journey. وَتَحْمِلُ أَثْقَالَكُمْ إِلَى بَلَدٍ لَمْ تَكُونُوا بَالِغِيهِ إِلَّا بِشِقِّ الْأَنْفُسِ إِنَّ رَبَّكُمْ لَرَءُوفٌ رَحِيمٌ. And you carry your weights to land, not you be reaching it, except with splitting of the soul. Surely your Lord to be compassionate, merciful. وَالْخَيْلَ وَالْبِغَالَ وَالْحَمِيرَ لِتَرْكَبُوهَا وَزِينَةً وَيَخْلُقُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. And the horses, and the mules, and the donkeys, to your riding them and beauty. And He creates what not you know. وَعَلَى اللَّهِ قَصْدُ السَّبِيلِ وَمِنْهَا جَائِرٌ وَلَوْ شَاءَ لَهَدَاكُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ. And over the God, even the path, and from her swerved, and if wished, to be guiding you altogether. هُوَ الَّذِي أَنزَلَ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً لَكُم مِّنْهُ شَرَابٌ وَمِنْهُ شَجَرٌ فِيهِ تُسِيمُونَ. He the one who sends down from the heaven fluid, to you from it drink, and from it trees, in it you swim. ينبت لكم به الزرع والزيتون والنخيل والأعناب ومن كل الثمرات إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يتفكرون. He grows to you with it the growth and the olives and the dates and the grapes and from all the fruits. Surely in that to be signs to people, they thinking. وَسَخَّرَ لَكُمُ اللَّيْلَ وَالنَّهَارَ وَالشَّمْسَ وَالْقَمَرَ وَالنُّجُومُ مُسَخَّرَاتٌ بِأَمْرِهِ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يَعْقِلُونَ. And sends to you the night and the day and the sun and the moon and the stars, they sent out with His command. Surely in that to be signs to people, they understanding. وَمَا زَرَعَ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَرْضِ مُخْتَلِفًا أَلْوَانُهُ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَةً لِقَوْمٍ يَذَّكَّرُونَ. And what spreads to you in the earth, different colors of it. Surely in that to be signs to people, they surely remembering. وَهُوَ الَّذِي سَخَّرَ الْبَحْرَ لِتَأْكُلُوا مِنْهُ لَحْمًا طَرِيًّا وَتَسْتَخْرِجُوا مِنْهُ هِلْيَةً تَلْبَسُونَهَا وَتَرَى الْفُلْكَ مَوَاخِرَ فِيهِ وَلِتَبْتَغُوا مِنْ فَضْلِهِ وَلَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. And He the one who sends the sea to your eating from it meat fresh, and your taking out from it ornaments, you wrapping them, and you see the ships sent out in it, and to your seeking from His grace, and maybe you thank. وَأَلْقَى فِي الْأَرْضِ رَوَاسِيَ أَن تَمِيدَ بِكُمْ وَأَنْهَارًا وَسُبُلًا لَعَلَّكُمْ تَهْتَدُونَ. And thrown in the earth pegs that she move with you, and rivers and paths, maybe you be guided. وَعَلَامَاتٍ وَبِالنَّجْمِ هُمْ يَهْتَدُونَ. And awarenesses, and with the stars they guided. أَفَمَنْ يَخْلُقُ كَمَنْ لَا يَخْلُقُ أَفَلَا تَذَكَّرُونَ. Is but one, He creates, like one, not He creates. Will but not you remember? وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَغَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. And if you add favors of the God, not will you account them. Surely the God to be forgiving, merciful. وَاللَّهُ يَعْلَمُ مَا تُسِرُّونَ وَمَا تُعْلِنُونَ. And the God, He knows what you hide and what you announce. وَالَّذِينَ يَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ لَا يَخْلُقُونَ شَيْئًا وَهُمْ يُخْلَقُونَ. And those they call from other than the God, not they create a thing, and they created. أَمْوَاتٌ غَيْرُ أَحْيَاءٍ وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ أَيَّانَ يُبْعَثُونَ. Dead, other than alive, and not they perceive when they will be brought out. إلهكم إله واحد فالذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة قلوبهم منكرة وهم مستكبرون. Your God, God one, but those not they believe with the hereafter, their hearts weird, and they arrogant. لا جرم أن الله يعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون إنه لا يحب المستكبرين. No doubt, surely the God, He knows what they hide and what they announce. Surely He, not He loves the arrogant. وَإِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ مَاذَا أَنزَلَ رَبُّكُمْ قَالُوا أَسَاطِيرُ الْأَوَّلِينَ. And when said to them, what sends down your Lord? They say, writings of the first. لِيَحْمِلُوا أَوْزَارَهُمْ كَامِلَةً يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ وَمِنْ أَوْزَارِ الَّذِينَ يُضِلُّونَهُمْ بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ أَلَا سَاءَ مَا يَزِرُونَ. To their carrying their weights completely, day of the standing, and from weights of those they make them astray without knowledge. Is not evil what they carry? قَدْ مَكَرَ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ فَأَتَى اللَّهُ بُنْيَانَهُمْ مِنَ الْقَوَاعِدِ فَخَرَّ عَلَيْهِمُ السَّقْفُ مِنْ فَوْقِهِمْ وَأَتَاهُمُ الْعَذَابُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ. Have plotted those from before them, but brought the God their constructions from the foundations, but fell over them the roofs from above them, and came to them the punishment from where not they perceived. ثُمَّ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ يُخْزِيهِمْ وَيَقُولُ أَيْنَ شُرَكَائِيَ الَّذِينَ كُنْتُمْ تُشَاقُّونَ فِيهِمْ قَالَ الَّذِينَ أُوتُوا الْعِلْمَ إِنَّ الْخِزْيَ الْيَوْمَ وَالسُّوءَ عَلَى الْكَافِرِينَ. Then, day of the standing, He will humiliate them, and He will say, where my partners, those you were, you splitting in them? Will say those brought the knowledge, surely the humiliation, the day, and the evil over the rejectors. الَّذِينَ تَتَوَفَّاهُمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ ظَالِمِي أَنفُسِهِمْ فَأَلْقَوُا السَّلَمَ مَا كُنَّا نَعْمَلُ مِنْ سُوءٍ بَلَى إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلِيمٌ بِمَا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. Those take them away the angels, wronging their souls. But they throw the peace. Not we were, we doing from evil. But surely the God knowledgeable with what you were, you doing. فَادْخُلُوا أَبْوَابَ جَهَنَّمَ خَالِدِينَ فِيهَا فَلَبِئْسَ مَثْوَى الْمُتَكَبِّرِينَ. So enter doors of hell, living perpetually in her, but to be evil, abode of the arrogant. وَقِيلَ لِلَّذِينَ اتَّقَوْا مَاذَا أَنزَلَ رَبُّكُمْ قَالُوا خَيْرًا لِلَّذِينَ أَحْسَنُوا فِي هَذِهِ الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةٌ وَلَدَارُ الْآخِرَةِ خَيْرٌ وَلَنِعْمَ دَارُ الْمُتَّقِينَ. And will be said to those who fear, what sends down your Lord? They will say, good. To those good, in this, the world, good. And to be home of the hereafter, better. And to be blessed, home of the pious. جنات عدن يدخلونها تجري من تحتها الأنهار لهم فيها ما يشاءون كذلك يجزي الله المتقين. Gardens eternal, they will enter them, flowing from beneath them the rivers, to them in them what they wish. Like that he repays, the God, the pious. الذين تتوفاهم الملائكة طيبين يقولون سلام عليكم ادخلوا الجنة بما كنتم تعملون. Those, take them away the angels goodly. They say, peace over you. Enter the garden with what you were, you doing. هل ينظرون إلا أن تأتيهم الملائكة أو يأتي أمر ربك كذلك فعل الذين من قبلهم وما ظلمهم الله ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون. Are they looking except that come to them the angels, or it comes command of your Lord, like that did those from before them, and not wrong them the God, and but they were, their souls, their wronging. فَأَصَابَهُمْ سَيِّئَاتُ مَا عَمِلُوا وَحَاقَ بِهِمْ مَا كَانُوا بِهِ يَسْتَهْزِئُونَ. So sent to them evils of what they did, and surrounded with them what they were with it, their mocking. وَقَالَ الَّذِينَ أَشْرَكُوا لو شاء الله ما عبدنا من دونه من شيء نحن ولا آباؤنا ولا حرمنا من دونه من شيء كذلك فعل الذين من قبلهم فهل على الرسل إلا البلاغ المبين. And say those who partner, if wished the God, not we serve from other than Him from a thing, us and not our fathers, and not we forbid from other than Him from a thing. Like that did those from before them, but is over the messengers except the delivering, the clear. وَلَقَدْ بَعَثْنَا فِي كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ رَسُولًا أَنِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَاجْتَنِبُوا الطَّاغُوتَ فَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ هَدَى اللَّهُ وَمِنْهُمْ مَنْ حَقَّتْ عَلَيْهِ الضَّلَالَةُ فَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ فَانْظُرُوا كَيْفَ كَانَ عَاقِبَةُ الْمُكَذِّبِينَ. And already we brought out in all people messengers that serve the God and push away the transgressors. But from them one guided the God, and from them one drew over him the astrayness. So journey in the earth, but look how was end of the falsifiers. In tahris ala hudahum, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَهْدِي مَن يُضِلُّ وَمَا لَهُم مِّن نَاصِرِينَ. If you anxious over their guidance, but surely the God, not He guides one, He makes astray, and not to them from helpers. وَأَقْسَمُوا بِاللَّهِ جَهْدَ أَيْمَانِهِمْ لا يبعث الله من يموت بلى وعدا عليه حقا ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون. And they swear with the God, struggle of their faith, not will He bring out, the God, those He gives death. But surely promise over him true, and but surely most of the mankind, not they know. لِيُبَيِّنَ لَهُمُ الَّذِي يَخْتَلِفُونَ فِيهِ وَلِيَعْلَمَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا أَنَّهُمْ كَانُوا كَاذِبِينَ. To His clarifying to them what they differ in it, and to their knowing, those who reject, surely they are falsifiers. إِنَّمَا قَوْلُنَا لِشَيْءٍ إِذَا أَرَدْنَاهُ أَن نَّقُولَ لَهُ كُن فَيَكُونُ. Surely what our saying to a thing, when we intend it, that we say to it, be, but it is. وَالَّذِينَ هَاجَرُوا فِي اللَّهِ مِن بَعْدِ مَا ظُلِمُوا لَنُبَوِّئَنَّهُمْ فِي الدُّنْيَا حَسَنَةً وَلَأَجْرُ الْآخِرَةِ أَكْبَرُ لَوْ كَانُوا يَعْلَمُونَ. And those who immigrate in the God from after what they wronged, to our surely establishing them in the world goodly, and to be reward of the hereafter greater, if they were they knowing. الَّذِينَ صَبَرُوا وَعَلَى رَبِّهِمْ يَتَوَكَّلُونَ. Those patient, and over their Lord they trust. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَا مِن قَبْلِكَ إِلَّا رِجَالًا نُوحِي إِلَيْهِمْ فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. And not we sent from before you, except men, we inspired to them. But ask keepers of the reminder, if you are not you knowing. بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ وَالزُّبُرِ وَأَنزَلْنَا إِلَيْكَ الذِّكْرَ لِتُبَيِّنَ لِلنَّاسِ مَا نُزِّلَ إِلَيْهِمْ وَلَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. With the clarities and the books, and we send down to you the reminder, to your clarifying to the mankind what sent down to them, and maybe they think. أَفَأَمِنَ الَّذِينَ مَكَرُوا السَّيِّئَاتِ أَن يَخْسِفَ اللَّهُ بِهِمُ الْأَرْضَ أَوْ يَأْتِيَهُمُ الْعَذَابُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَشْعُرُونَ. Are but secure those who plot the evils, that He will cover, the God, with them the earth, or it comes to them the punishment from where not they perceive. أو يأخذهم في تقلبهم فما هم بمعجزين. Or he grabs them in their running around, but not they with escaping. أو يأخذهم على تخوف فإن ربكم لرؤوف رحيم. Or he grabs them over fear, but surely your Lord to be compassionate, merciful. أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا إِلَى مَا خَلَقَ اللَّهُ مِنْ شَيْءٍ يَتَفَيَّأُ ظِلَالُهُ عَنِ الْيَمِينِ وَالشَّمَائِلِ سُجَّدًا لِلَّهِ وَهُمْ دَاخِرُونَ. Or not they look to what creates the God from a thing. It turns its shadow over the rights and the lefts, prostrating to God, and they lowly. وَلِلَّهِ يَسْجُدُ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَا فِي الْأَرْضِ مِنْ دَابَّةٍ وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ وَهُمْ لَا يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ. And to God they prostrate, what in the heavens and what in the earths, from creatures and the angels, and they, not the arrogant. يَخَافُونَ رَبَّهُم مِّن فَوْقِهِمْ وَيَفْعَلُونَ مَا يُؤْمَرُونَ. They fear their Lord from above them, and they do what they ordered. وَقَالَ اللَّهُ لا تتخذوا إلهين اثنين إنما هو إله واحد فإياي فارهبون. And says the God, don't you take two gods too, surely what it's, God one, but to me, but revere me. وَلَهُ مَا فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلَهُ الدِّينُ وَاصِبًا أَفَغَيْرَ اللَّهِ تَتَّقُونَ. And to him what in the heavens and the earths, and to him the way ordained, is but other than the God you fear. وَمَا بِكُم مِّن نِّعْمَةٍ فَمِنَ اللَّهِ ثُمَّ إِذَا مَسَّكُمُ الضُّرُّ فَإِلَيْهِ تَجْأَرُونَ. And what with you from favor, but from the God, then when touches you the bad, but to him you beg. ثُمَّ إِذَا كَشَفَ الضُّرَّ عَنْكُمْ إِذَا فَرِيقٌ مِّنْكُمْ بِرَبِّهِمْ يُشْرِكُونَ. Then when cleanses the bad over you, when a group from you with their Lord they partnering. لِيَكْفُرُوا بِمَا آتَيْنَاهُمْ فَتَمَتَّعُوا فَسَوْفَ تَعْلَمُونَ. To their rejecting with what we bring them. But you be enjoying, but soon you will know. وَيَجْعَلُونَ لِمَا لَا يَعْلَمُونَ نَصِيبًا مِّمَّا رَزَقْنَاهُمْ تَاللَّهِ لَتُسْأَلُنَّ عَمَّا كُنْتُمْ تَفْتَرُونَ. And they make to what not they know a portion from what we sustain them. By the God, to your surely being questioned over what you inventing. وَيَجْعَلُونَ لِلَّهِ الْبَنَاتِ سُبْحَانَهُ وَلَهُمْ مَا يَشْتَهُونَ. And they make to God the daughters, glory him, and to them what they wish. وَإِذَا بُشِّرَ أَحَدُهُمْ بِالْأُنْثَى ظَلَّ وَجْهُهُ مُسْوَدًّا وَهُوَ كَظِيمٌ. And when informed one of them with the female shades his face darkening, and he grieves. يَتَوَارَى مِنَ الْقَوْمِ مِنْ سُوءِ مَا بُشِّرَ بِهِ أَيُمْسِكُهُ عَلَى هُونٍ أَمْ يَدُسُّهُ فِي التُّرَابِ أَلَا سَاءَ مَا يَحْكُمُونَ. He covers up from the people from evil of what informed with it. Does he stop it over lowliness, or he pushes it in the dust? Is not evil what they judge? لِلَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ مَثَلُ السَّوْءِ وَلِلَّهِ الْمَثَلُ الْأَعْلَى وَهُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ. To those not they believe with the hereafter, examples, the evil, and to God the examples, the high, and He the mighty, the wise. وَلَوْ يُؤَاخِذُ اللَّهُ النَّاسَ بِظُلْمِهِمْ مَا تَرَكَ عَلَيْهَا مِنْ دَابَّةٍ وَلَكِنْ يُؤَخِّرُهُمْ إِلَى أَجَلٍ مُّسَمًّى فَإِذَا جَاءَ أَجَلُهُمْ لَا يَسْتَأْخِرُونَ سَاعَةً وَلَا يَسْتَقْدِمُونَ. And if He grabs the God, the mankind with their wrongdoing, not left over her from creatures, but He delays them to a term summed. But when comes their term, not He delays hour, and not He brings her forward. وَيَجْعَلُونَ لِلَّهِ مَا يَكْرَهُونَ وَتَصِفُ أَلْسِنَتُهُمُ الْكَذِبَ أَنَّ لَهُمُ الْحُسْنَى لَا جَرَمَ أَنَّ لَهُمُ النَّارَ وَأَنَّهُمْ مُفْرَطُونَ. And they make to God what they hate, and utter their tongues the falsehood, surely to them the good. No doubt, surely to them the fire, and surely they to be forgotten. تَاللَّهِ لَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَىٰ مِنْ قَبْلِكَ فَزَيَّنَ لَهُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ أَعْمَالَهُمْ فَهُوَ وَلِيُّهُمُ الْيَوْمَ وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. By the God, already we sent to people from before you, but beautified to them the Satan, their deeds. But he their inheritor, the day, and to them punishment grievous. وَمَا أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ إِلَّا لِتُبَيِّنَ لَهُمُ الَّذِي اخْتَلَفُوا فِيهِ وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً لِقَوْمٍ يُؤْمِنُونَ. And not we send down over you the book, except to your clarifying to them what they differing in it, and guidance and mercy to people they believing. وَاللَّهُ أَنزَلَ مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً فَأَحْيَا بِهِ الْأَرْضَ بَعْدَ مَوْتِهَا إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَةً لِقَوْمٍ يَسْمَعُونَ. And the God sends down from the heaven fluid, but gives life with it, the earth, after her death. Surely in that to be signs to people, they listening. وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً نُسْقِيكُم مِّمَّا فِي بُطُونِهِ مِن بَيْنِ فَرْثٍ وَدَمٍ لَبَنًا خَالِصًا صَائِغًا لِلشَّارِبِينَ. And surely to you in the animals to be instruction. We slake you from what in its stomach, from between excrement and blood, milk exclusive, delicious to the drinkers. وَمِن ثَمَرَاتِ النَّخِيلِ وَالْأَعْنَابِ تَتَّخِذُونَ مِنْهُ سَكَرًا وَرِزْقًا حَسَنًا إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَةً لِقَوْمٍ يَعْقِلُونَ. And from fruits, the dates and the grapes, you take from it intoxication and sustenance good. Surely in that to be signs to people, their understanding. وَأَوْحَى رَبُّكَ إِلَى النَّحْلِ أَنِ اتَّخِذِي مِنَ الْجِبَالِ بُيُوتًا وَمِنَ الشَّجَرِ وَمِمَّا يَعْرِشُونَ. And inspires your Lord to the bee that, take from the mountains homes, and from the trees, and from what they enthrone. ثُمَّ كُلِي مِن كُلِّ الثَّمَرَاتِ فَاسْلُكِي سُبُلَ رَبِّكِ ذُلُلًا يَخْرُجُ مِن بُطُونِهَا شَرَابٌ مُخْتَلِفٌ أَلْوَانُهُ فِيهِ شِفَاءٌ لِلنَّاسِ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَةً لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. Then eat from all the fruits, but slither paths of your Lord humbly. It comes out from their stomachs, a drink, different its colors, in it cleansing to the mankind. Surely in that to be a sign to people, they thinking. وَاللَّهُ خَلَقَكُمْ ثُمَّ يَتَوَفَّاكُمْ وَمِنْكُمْ مَنْ يُرَدُّ إِلَى أَرْذَلِ الْعُمُرِ لِكَيْ لَا يَعْلَمَ بَعْدَ عِلْمٍ شَيْئًا إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلِيمٌ قَدِيرٌ. And the God created you, then He will take you away. And from you one, He turned to old the visitation, to like naughty knowing, after knowledge of a thing. Surely the God knowledgeable, powerful. وَاللَّهُ فَضَّلَ بَعْضَكُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ فِي الرِّزْقِ فَمَا الَّذِينَ فُضِّلُوا بِرَادِّ رِزْقِهِمْ عَلَى مَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُهُمْ فَهُمْ فِيهِ سَوَاءٌ أَفَبِنِعْمَةِ اللَّهِ يَجْحَدُونَ. And the God graces some of you over others in the sustenance, but not those graced with turning their sustenance over what control their covenants, but they in it equal, are but with favor of the God they contending. وَاللَّهُ جَعَلَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا وَجَعَلَ لَكُم مِّنْ أَزْوَاجِكُمْ بَنِينَ وَحَفَدَةً وَرَزَقَكُم مِّنَ الطَّيِّبَاتِ أَفَبِالْبَاطِلِ يُؤْمِنُونَ وَبِنِعْمَةِ اللَّهِ هُمْ يَكْفُرُونَ. And the God makes to you from yourselves spouses, and makes to you from your spouses sons and grandsons, and sustains you from the good, are but with the wrong they believing, and with favor of the God they reject. وَيَعْبُدُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ مَا لَا يَمْلِكُ لَهُمْ رِزْقًا مِّنَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ شَيْئًا وَلَا يَسْتَطِيعُونَ. And they serve from other than the God what not it controls to them sustenance from the heavens and the earths, a thing, and not they capable, فَلَا تَضْرِبُوا لِلَّهِ الْأَمْثَالَ إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَعْلَمُ وَأَنْتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. So don't you strike to God the examples. Surely the God, He knows, and you, not you know. ضرب الله مثلا عبدا مملوكا لا يقدر على شيء ومن رزقناه منا رزقا حسنا فهو ينفق منه سرا وجهرا هل يستوون الحمد لله بل أكثرهم لا يعلمون. Strikes the God example, a servant controlled, not he measures over a thing, and one, we sustain him from us, sustenance good, but he spends from it secretly and openly. Are they equal? The praise to God, but most of them not they know. وَضَرَبَ اللَّهُ مَثَلَ الرَّجُلَيْنِ أَحَدُهُمَا أَبْكَمُ لَا يَقْدِرُ عَلَى شَيْءٍ وَهُوَ كَلٌّ عَلَى مَوْلَاهُ أَيْنَمَا يُوَجِّههُ لَا يَأْتِ بِخَيْرٍ هل يستوي هو ومن يأمر بالعدل وهو على صراط مستقيم. And strikes the God example, two men, one of them both, dumb, not he measures over a thing, and he burden over his protector, where what he faces him, not he brings with good. Are they equal? He and one, he commands with the justice, and he over a highway constant. وَلِلَّهِ غَيْبُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَمَا أَمْرُ السَّاعَةِ إِلَّا كَلَمْحِ الْبَصَرِ أَوْ هُوَ أَقْرَبُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ. And to God unseen of the heavens and the earths, and not command of the hour, except blinking of the sight, or it closer. Surely the God over everything powerful. وَاللَّهُ أَخْرَجَكُم مِّن بُطُونِ أُمَّهَاتِكُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ شَيْئًا وَجَعَلَ لَكُمُ السَّمْعَ وَالْأَبْصَارَ وَالْأَفْئِدَةَ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَشْكُرُونَ. And the God takes you out from stomachs of your mothers, not you know a thing, and makes to you the hearing and the sights and the intellect. Maybe you thank. أَلَمْ يَرَوْا إِلَى الطَّيْرِ مُسَخَّرَاتٍ فِي جَوِّ السَّمَاءِ مَا يُمْسِكُهُنَّ إِلَّا اللَّهُ إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ لَآيَاتٍ لِقَوْمٍ يُؤْمِنُونَ. Do not they look to the birds sent out in midst of the heaven, not it holding them, except the God. Surely in that to be signs to people, they believing. وَاللَّهُ جَعَلَ لَكُم مِّن بُيُوتِكُمْ سَكَنًا وَجَعَلَ لَكُم مِّن جُلُودِ الْأَنْعَامِ بُيُوتًا تَسْتَخِفُّونَهَا يَوْمَ زَأْنِكُمْ وَيَوْمَ إِقَامَتِكُمْ وَمِنْ أَصْوَافِهَا وَأَوْبَارِهَا وَأَشْعَارِهَا أَثَاثًا وَمَتَاعًا إِلَىٰ حِينٍ. And the God makes to you from your homes calmness, and makes to you from skins of the animals homes, they striving to hide you, day of your cold and day of your stopping, and from their wool and their fur and their hair, subsistence and sustenance to a while. وَاللَّهُ جَعَلَ لَكُم مِّمَّا خَلَقَ زِلَالًا وَجَعَلَ لَكُم مِّنَ الْجِبَالِ أَكْنَانًا وَجَعَلَ لَكُمْ سَرَابِيلَ تَقِيكُمُ الْحَرَّ وَسَرَابِيلَ تَقِيكُمْ بَأْسَكُمْ كَذَلِكَ يُتِمُّ نِعْمَتَهُ عَلَيْكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تُسْلِمُونَ. And the God makes to you from what creates shades, and makes to you from the mountains shields, and makes to you clothing. You stop yourselves the heat, and clothing. You stop yourselves your war. Like that He completes His favor over you. Maybe you submit. فَإِن تَوَلَّوْا فَإِنَّمَا عَلَيْكَ الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينُ. But if they turn, but surely what over you the delivering, the clear. يَعْرِفُونَ نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ ثُمَّ يُنْكِرُونَهَا وَأَكْثَرُهُمُ الْكَافِرُونَ. They recognize favor of the God, then they make it weird, and most of them the rejectors. وَيَوْمَ نَبْعَثُ مِنْ كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ شَهِيدًا ثُمَّ لَا يُؤْذَنُ لِلَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا وَلَا هُمْ يُسْتَعْتَبُونَ. And a day we bring out from every people witnesses, then not will He call to those who reject, and not will they be asked to follow. وَإِذَا رَأَى الَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا الْعَذَابَ فَلَا يُخَفَّفُ عَنْهُمْ وَلَا هُمْ يُنْظَرُونَ. And when see those who wronged the punishment, but not will He lighten over them, and not will they be looking. وَإِذَا رَأَى الَّذِينَ أَشْرَكُوا شُرَكَاءَهُمْ قَالُوا رَبَّنَا هَؤُلَاءِ شُرَكَاؤُنَا الَّذِينَ كُنَّا نَدْعُو مِن دُونِكَ فَأَلْقَوْا إِلَيْهِمُ الْقَوْلَ إِنَّكُمْ لَكَاذِبُونَ. And when see those who partnered their partners, they will say, Our Lord, these our partners, those we calling from other than you. But thrown to them the saying, Surely you to be falsifiers. وَأَلْقَوْا إِلَى اللَّهِ يَوْمَئِذٍ السَّلَمَ وَضَلَّ عَنْهُمْ مَا كَانُوا يَفْتَرُونَ. And they will throw to the God during that day the peace, and astray over them what they inventing. الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا وَصَدُّوا عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ زِدْنَاهُمْ عَذَابًا فَوْقَ الْعَذَابِ بِمَا كَانُوا يُفْسِدُونَ. Those who reject and they stop over path of the God, we add them punishment above the punishment with what they warring. وَيَوْمَ نَبْعَثُ فِي كُلِّ أُمَّةٍ شَهِيدًا عَلَيْهِمْ مِنْ أَنْفُسِهِمْ وَجِئْنَا بِكَ شَهِيدًا عَلَى هَؤُلَاءِ وَنَزَّلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْكِتَابَ تِبْيَانًا لِكُلِّ شَيْءٍ وَهُدًى وَرَحْمَةً وَبُشْرَى لِلْمُسْلِمِينَ. And a day we bring out in all people witnesses over them from themselves, and we come with you a witness over these. And we send down over you the book, clarifying to everything, and guidance and mercy and information to the Muslims. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَأْمُرُ بِالْعَدْلِ وَالْإِحْسَانِ وَإِيتَاءِ ذِي الْقُرْبَى وَيَنْهَى عَنِ الْفَحْشَاءِ وَالْمُنكَرِ وَالْبَغْيِ يَعِظُكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ. Surely the God, He commands with the justice and the goodness, and bringing with the closeness, and He stops over the lewdnesses and the weirdness and the transgression. He instructs you, maybe you remember. وَأَوْفُوا بِعَهْدِ اللَّهِ إِذَا عَاهَدتُّمْ وَلَا تَنقُضُوا الْأَيْمَانَ بَعْدَ تَوْكِيدِهَا وَقَدْ جَعَلْتُمُ اللَّهَ عَلَيْكُمْ كَفِيلًا إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَعْلَمُ مَا تَفْعَلُونَ. And complete with promise of the God when you promise, and don't you break the covenants after you knot them, and have you made the God over you adequate. Surely the God, He knows what you do. وَلَا تَكُونُوا كَالَّتِي نَقَضَتْ غَزْلَهَا مِنْ بَعْدِ قُوَّةٍ أَنْكَاثًا تَتَّخِذُونَ أَيْمَانَكُمْ دَخَلًا بَيْنَكُمْ أَنْ تَكُونَ أُمَّةٌ هِيَ أَرْبَى مِنْ أُمَّةٍ إِنَّمَا يَبْلُوكُمُ اللَّهُ بِهِ وَلَيُبَيِّنَنَّ لَكُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ مَا كُنْتُمْ فِيهِ تَخْتَلِفُونَ. And don't you be like the one who breaks her binds from after strength, breaking. You taking your covenants, entrance between yourselves, that you be people, hear more from people. Surely what He tests you, the God, with it, and to His surely clarifying to you, day of the standing, what you are in it, you deferring. وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَجَعَلَكُمْ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً وَلَكِنْ يُضِلُّ مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَيَهْدِي مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَلَتُسْأَلُنَّ عَمَّا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. And if wishes the God to be making you people one, and but He makes astray one He wishes, and He guides one He wishes, and to your surely being questioned over what you doing. وَلَا تَتَّخِذُوا أَيْمَانَكُمْ دَخَلًا بَيْنَكُمْ فَتَزِلَّ قَدَمٌ بَعْدَ ثُبُوتِهَا وَتَذُوقُوا السُّوءَ بِمَا صَدَدتُّمْ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَلَكُمْ عَذَابٌ عَظِيمٌ. And don't you take your covenants, entrance between yourselves, but slip feet after their strength, and you taste the evil with what you stop over path of the God, and to you punishment great. وَلَا تَشْتَرُوا بِعَهْدِ اللَّهِ ثَمَنًا قَلِيلًا إِنَّمَا عِنْدَ اللَّهِ هُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. And don't you purchase with promise of the God a sum small. Surely what with the God it better to you, if you were, you knowing. ما عندكم ينفد وما عند الله باق ولنجزين الذين صبروا أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون. What with you, it vanishes, and what with the God remains. And to our surely repaying those who wait their rewards with good of what they doing. من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة ولنجزينهم أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون. One who does righteousness from male or female, and he believer, but to our surely making him live a life good, and to our surely repaying them their rewards with good of what they doing. فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. So when you read the Quran, but ask permission with the God from the Satan, the rejected. إِنَّهُ لَيْسَ لَهُ سُلْطَانٌ عَلَى الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَلَى رَبِّهِمْ يَتَوَكَّلُونَ. Surely he, not to him authority over those who believe, and over their Lord they trust. إنما سلطانه على الذين يتولونه والذين هم به مشركون. Surely what his authority over those they turn to him and those they with him partner. وَإِذَا بَدَّلْنَا آيَةً مَكَانَ آيَةٍ وَاللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِمَا يُنَزِّلُ قَالُوا إِنَّمَا أَنْتَ مُفْتَرٍ بَلْ أَكْثَرُهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ. And when we change a sign, place of a sign, and the God knows with what he sends down, they say, surely what you inventing. But most of them not they know. قُلْ نَزَّلَهُ رُوحُ الْقُدُسِ مِنْ رَبِّكَ بِالْحَقِّ لِيُثَبِّتَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَهُدًى وَبُشْرَى لِلْمُسْلِمِينَ. Say, sends it down Spirit, the Holy, from your Lord with the truth, to his strengthening those who believe, and guidance and information to the Muslims. وَلَقَدْ نَعْلَمُ أَنَّهُمْ يَقُولُونَ إِنَّمَا يُعَلِّمُهُ بَشَرٌ لِسَانُ الَّذِي يُلْحِدُونَ إِلَيْهِ أَعْجَمِيٌّ وَهَذَا لِسَانٌ عَرَبِيٌّ مُبِينٌ. And already we know, surely they say, surely what they teach him, conscious beings, tongue, the one they throw to him, foreign, and this tongue, Arabic clear. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِآيَاتِ اللَّهِ لَا يَهْدِيهِمُ اللَّهُ وَلَهُمْ عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. Surely those, not they believe with signs of the God, not he guides them, the God, and to them punishment grievous. إِنَّمَا يَفْتَرِ الْكَذِبَ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِآيَاتِ اللَّهِ وَأُولَئِكَ هُمُ الْكَاذِبُونَ. Surely what they invent, the falsehood, those not they believe with signs of the God, and those they the falsifiers. من كفر بالله من بعد إيمانه إلا من أكره وقلبه مطمئن بالإيمان ولكن من شرح بالكفر صدرا فعليهم غضب من الله ولهم عذاب عظيم. One who rejects with the God from after his covenant, except one forced, and his heart tranquil with the covenant, and but one who cleaves with the rejection, chest, but over them anger from the God, and to them punishment great. ذلك بأنه مستحب الحياة الدنيا على الآخرة وأن الله لا يهدي القوم الكافرين. That with surety they strive loving the life of the world over the hereafter, and surely the God not he guides the people, the rejecting. أولئك الذين طبع الله على قلوبهم وسمعهم وأبصارهم وأولئك هم الغافلون. They, those, shuts the God over their hearts and their hearings and their sights, and those, they the oblivious. لا جرم أنهم في الآخرة هم الخاسرون. No doubt, surely they in the hereafter, they the losers. ثم إن ربك للذين هاجروا من بعد ما فتنوا ثم جاهدوا وصبروا إن ربك من بعدها لغفور رحيم. Then surely your Lord, to those who immigrate from after what they tried, then they struggle and they wait, surely your Lord from after them to be forgiving, merciful. يوم تأتي كل نفس تجادل عن نفسها وتوفى كل نفس ما عملت وهم لا يظلمون. A day she comes, every soul, she disputing over her soul, and she completed, every soul, what she did, and they, not will they be wronged. وضرب الله مثلا قرية كانت آمنة مطمئنة يأتيها رزقها رغدا من كل مكان فكفرت بأنعم الله فأذاقها الله لباس الجوع والخوف بما كانوا يصنعون. And strikes the God example, a city, she was secure, tranquil. It came to her sustenance, continuously from every place. But she rejected with favor of the God, but made her taste the God, clothing of the hunger and the fear, with what they were, they manufacturing. وَلَقَدْ جَاءَهُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْهُمْ فَكَذَّبُوهُ فَأَخَذَهُمُ الْعَذَابُ وَهُمْ ظَالِمُونَ. And already came to them a messenger from them, but they falsified him, so grabbed them the punishment, and they wrongdoers. فَكُلُوا مِمَّا رَزَقَكُمُ اللَّهُ حَلَالًا طَيِّبًا وَاشْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ إِن كُنتُمْ إِيَّاهُ تَعْبُدُونَ. So eat from what sustains you, the God, allowed good, and thank favor of the God, if you be to Him you serving. إنما حرم عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير وما أهل لغير الله به فمن اضطر غير باغ ولا عاد فإن الله غفور رحيم. Surely what disallowed over you, the dead, and the blood, and meat of the pig, and what killed to other than the God with it, but one driven other than overstepping, and not transgressing, but surely the God forgives, merciful.
ولا تقولوا لما تصف ألسنتكم الكذب هذا حلال وهذا حرام لتفتروا على الله الكذب إن الذين يفترون على الله الكذب لا يفلحون.
And don't you say to what utter your tongues the falsehood, this allowed and this disallowed, to your inventing over the God the falsehood. Surely those they invent over the God the falsehood, not they prosper.
متاع قليل ولهم عذاب أليم.
Sustenance little, and to them punishment grievous.
وعلى الذين هادوا حرمنا ما قصصنا عليك من قبل وما ظلمناهم ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون.
And over those who Jews, we disallowed what we explained over you from before, and not we wronged them, and but they were, their souls, their wronging.
ثم إن ربك للذين عملوا السوء بجهالة ثم تابوا من بعد ذلك وأصلحوا إن ربك من بعدها لغفور رحيم.
Then surely your Lord, to those who do the evil with ignorance, then they turn from after that, and they right, surely your Lord from after them to be forgiving, merciful.
إن إبراهيم كان أمة قانتا لله حنيفا ولم يك من المشركين.
Surely Abraham is a people devout to God, true, and not he is from the partnering.
شاكرا لأنعمه اجتباه وهداه إلى صراط مستقيم.
Thankful to his favor, chose him and guided him to a highway constant.
وآتيناه في الدنيا حسنة وإنه في الآخرة لمن الصالحين.
And we brought him in the world good, and surely he in the hereafter to be from the righteous.
ثم أوحينا إليك أن اتبع ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين.
Then we inspire to you that follow nation of Abraham true, and not is from the partnering.
إنما جعل السبت على الذين اختلفوا فيه وإن ربك ليحكم بينهم يوم القيامة فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون.
Surely what made the Sabbath over those who differ in him, and surely your Lord to his judging between them, day of the standing, in what they are in it, they differing.
ادع إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة وجادلهم بالتي هي أحسن إن ربك هو أعلم بمن ضل عن سبيله وهو أعلم بالمهتدين.
Call to path of your Lord with the wisdom and the instruction, the good, and dispute them with what here better. Surely your Lord, He aware with one, astray over His path, and He aware with the guided.
وإن عاقبتم فعاقبوا بمثل ما عوقبتم به ولئن صبرتم لهو خير للصابرين.
And if you followed up, but follow up with example of what you followed up with it. And if you wait, to be it better to the patient.
واصبر وما صبرك إلا بالله ولا تحزن عليهم ولا تك في ضيق مما يمكرون.
And wait, and not your waiting, except with the God. And don't you grieve over them, and don't you be in constriction from what they plot.
إن الله مع الذين اتقوا والذين هم محسنون.
Surely the God with those who fear, and those they beneficent.